I want you guys to see something. I get it to move around. Now, the original that's on itch.io does not have this. Anyway, I ported this game into Godot3 using Godot 2.1.4. I hate 2.1.4. But anyway, when I imported it into Godot 3, I had about 10 to 15 different things to fix. Now, funny story, when I originally tried to do this, okay, those numbers and those health bars and those energy bars all have their own groups. And I wanted each character, I think you guys know where this is going, especially if you looked at the A-star video and were able to understand me when I was getting real tired. This video is right after that one. Yeah, I have a to-do list that's 9 miles long. I'm getting through as much. Anyway, all those nice displays are grouped in groups. And what I did was I had each character get tree, get nodes in group, get index 0 of nodes in group, and set the data on that node. Can you guess what happened? Oh, crap. Well, one of the characters updated for all three. So the number, the current average level, was the current average level of the last character I released or deployed. And the health and energy kept fluctuating. Oh crap, it was horrible. And I got frustrated. Now the interesting thing about Godot is that it shares a lot of data. For example, if you have a variable in a global singleton, and you use a function to transport it, and you should use a function to transfer it to a variable in a local script, then that data will remain the same. Even if you update it, pass it to another script, do whatever, as far as I know. Of course, the scripts on individual characters, even if they share the same script, even if they're the same node, as long as they're added duplicates that are instanced, they're viewed as different scripts. Of course, I was told that they're viewed as the same script and to use, I guess, what's the duplicate function? And that didn't work. Oh, you'll want to hear all the way to the end of this, because what I needed was get children recursive, which was removed in Godot 2. I did not know that. Whoop-de-doo. Look, 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 I can move these guys. Yay! I really need to move the reticle and make it better. I had a 3D reticle, but because Godot3 no longer has move to, I can't do that anymore. So let me show you what I did. In a global singleton, I created a couple of functions. Now what this does, function get recursive children. You give it a node. It gets the child list. An empty child list. And then it adds to that child list the node. And it puts it in list brackets. Because if it doesn't, it won't be adding a list to a list. It'll be adding an auto node to a list. And you'll probably get an error. And I still have a headache from the last tutorial. I should not do this anymore, but oh man, like 2 or 3 more projects before I get to sleep. None of them tutorials. Okay. And our index equals 0. While index is less than the child list size, if child list index get child count is greater than 0, okay, we get the node from the child list. And then we see if it has any children. If so, we take its children. And we add it to the child list. Child list plus equals child list index dot get children. And then we and then we add to the index 1. Now, if your node has no children, then it has no recursive children, and this returns your child list, which is just your node. If it does have children, well, they're added to the child list, and now your child list is longer. You increase your index, and go through the loop again. And it goes through and gets the entire family. And it returns it to you. Now I have the function get group nodes. And I passed it a list of nodes, known as the node list, and the group I'm looking for. And I say var nodes equals a blank list. And then I go for I in node list. And then if that node is in the group that I'm looking for, I add it to the nodes. Nodes plus equal the letter I in node brackets, because we're going through the node list, and that I is a node, and we have to put it into a list. And then I'll return the nodes. And these 2 functions that I wrote for myself and sharing with you guys have alleviated so many headaches. And I'll probably try to put this up somewhere so you guys can use it. If this tutorial has been helpful and you haven't subscribed yet, then subscribe. If you want to see more, if you want to know about any more, then subscribe and hit that little bell. If you liked it, leave a like. If you want to support me, then there will be a Patreon link in the description. And no, I can't do anything about my voice. Unless if I get enough Patreon supporters, I might be able to get some dental work done. And get this missing tooth replaced. But hopefully, this will help people. And that's pretty much it for this tutorial. And pretty much for tonight. Thank you. Go. No, no.